The Global Cybersecurity Initiative is going to be held on November 9th between the hours of 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. at the Kent Law School in downtown Chicago. So this conference is going to be about 100 of the top security professionals in the Chicagoland area coming together with other senior executives, C-suite executives, compliance specialists, folks that are in the trading environment as well, and to talk about issues like cybersecurity planning, cybersecurity budgeting, cybersecurity risk, and things of that nature as well. Beyond that, though, is a great opportunity to meet a lot of the cybersecurity professionals in the city of Chicago. So beyond the cybersecurity planning, budgeting, strategy, so senior executives can understand what that means as it relates to their business and how those risks actually align with what the business strategies are. We're going to talk about things about emerging technologies as well and how the cyber professionals are having their own challenges trying to secure things like the cloud, the new blockchain technologies, anything that's in fintech these days. This year, we have at least 5 of the CISO of the Year award winners from the Chicago Chief Information Security Officer Awards, and each of them are participating either on panels or leading panels or moderating. So we have some really great folks that are going to be out there this year. So one of the key topics I'm very excited about, though, is we're going to have a private session with a lot of the Chief Information Security Officers discussing budgeting and what's happening by way of being able to protect an organization. We saw last year that cyber criminals made about $1.5 trillion. So when you go to a lot of the board meetings, folks ask, well, what's the purpose? Why am I doing this if they can still get in? And so we want to have a dialogue around that exact topic and talk about what Chief Information Security Officers can say to the board members when they get asked that exact question.
The Global Cybersecurity Initiative is a group of people that have allied themselves with various IT industry associations in the Chicago area initially. They represent tech professionals, but this is now that layer of people that are focused on cybersecurity. They decided that they needed to form a community that represented security a little more in a more focused way, and there's a strong relationship to the fintech community too. Cybersecurity is probably one of the very few things in our world today that is underhyped. As much as you see, it's scary. People like me who are in this space, who do cybersecurity all day, every day, are really not happy and are not comfortable with where things are going. The way that the crime has been monetized, it used to be a joke in the 90s. Hackers were a funny thing. And now that it's become professional, I mean, it's organized crime we're up against. This is threatening really to our whole economy, not just the financial industry. At this conference, you're going to learn a lot about what the latest thinking is in terms of risk management and a little more about process and regulations rather than about technologies per se. The people that you're going to see on the stage are serious technologists, but people that have moved up a level where they're now thinking strategically about what we do about cybersecurity. They're thinking strategically about where regulations play and how their organization can respond to that and be more true to the spirit of cybersecurity rather than the letter of the law. Definitely executives are going to benefit from this conference a lot more than the typical cybersecurity conference. So I would encourage them to attend, but technologists will benefit in that they tend to come from a nuts and bolts mentality, and they need to move up into this more risk management mentality too.